Today we're doing a Zaful shopping haul. Let's get going. We start off with the dress. Look at this pattern already. It is super cute. Simple straps, nothing too crazy, but the prettiest part here was definitely the pattern. This cute, not directly checker pattern is just so pretty. And here is what came. Woohoo! I love this pattern. It is so pretty. The dress itself then is super flexible. It seems to be actually quite big. I think I got the size S. Well, on the package here, it actually says one size, which I'm not the biggest fan. I do understand that it's quite flexible though, but I don't think this is going to sit that well if it's actually made one size. The main fabric on the body is quite thick, whereas the straps here are quite thin. Actually, they seem like they're not going to be that stable. Then the dress itself already has quite some shape. Like on the edges, I can see like a curve in here. But let's see how good the fit actually is. Okay, I think I went a little bit hard on this dress. Since now that I have it on, it actually is pretty great. It fits perfectly. Yeah, well, it still says one size. I don't know how good this one size is actually going to fit someone else that is like a little bit bigger than me. I also like the straps now. They are not too thin. They are not too thick. They are a nice fabric as well too, like pretty comfortable. I really just hope they are stable enough to actually stick to the dress. And then what I didn't notice at first, the dress is actually like double lined. The length in general of the dress is pretty great, so it's actually a good dress. I still think I want to give it a 9 because I'm a really big fan of how it actually looks in the end.
Oh yeah.
Because it's pretty flexible, you can move pretty good in this one. Like, it's so comfortable. I feel like I could do sports in it. I don't know. That's pretty great. Next item, before we go into the more intense colors, here we have another black item. I know there are a lot of people who don't like this kind of style, but I'm a big fan. It's basically those super crop jackets. I think they are quite practical if you just have like a thin top and you want to add some longer sleeves additionally. Like, that's pretty convenient. And because it's like super cropped, you're always going to see like the top that you're wearing underneath, so it's not really going to destroy your outfit in any way. A simple black version of it. And it's quite interesting because I thought it was going to be like a normal hoodie material, but this one is like, what? Is it strict fabric? Can you see the texture? Like, it is definitely like knitted or something like that. We still have some flexibility. Then there's one tiny button in the front. I think the worst super crop tops are if the back is also like super cropped. So then it doesn't really make that much sense, but here you actually get a little bit of coverage in the back. So it's actually just like a little cardigan on top. So this is pretty nice. Okay, here we go. So this super crop cardigan is amazing. It definitely gives you some warmth, but also not like that it's too hot in it. Also, I love that it definitely covers up your back. So if you wear like, for example, some spaghetti straps and you put this over the top, your back is also covered. And there's the tiny button in the front that you can open and close. And we also have the super cute hoodie. I think it's adorable. And since this cardigan is actually black, you can wear it wherever you want to because black fits everything. So I'm pretty happy with this purchase. There's nothing really wrong I could say about it. I do like that it's not the super thick hoodie fabric, but also has this cute knitted texture on it. I think this piece actually deserves a 10 out of 10. Like, to me, this looks like something cool girls would wear.
I look pretty edgy in this, right?
Now let's go for another dress. This time bright red. So let's see. On the pictures, the dresses on Zaful look always pretty good, but when they arrive, I do have to admit that the dresses sometimes have like really thin fabric. Okay, here is what actually came. So at first glance, quite okay. I do have to admit the fabric is not like the best. Also not the thickest, but I definitely think I've had worse. The cut in general seems to be really cute. There's some flexibility on the top. It doesn't seem to be a zipper, so I hope I'm going to fit in it because the part of the dress itself is not the most flexible part. It could look cute though. One thing I still always find pretty annoying on Zaful is that they don't really have a big size range. Like, they usually always go from S to L. Yeah, that's definitely a big minus point on Zaful. But anyway, let's see how the fit on this one actually is. Hold on. What? This fit is actually perfect. It fits like a glove. There is no loose fabric all around. I actually was quite skeptical, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's see-through. I think you can see like the outlines of my underwear, not directly the color of it. But in general, the cut, oh my gosh, it's so adorable. I don't think I have such a good fitting red dress in my wardrobe. And then in general, the red, it is vibing, okay? Like, it is vibrant, it is intense, it's like fully up my street. There are also like these little cute puffy sleeves, not directly that puffy, but they give the illusion, so it's still pretty cute. But Zaful this time definitely got better than the last time I tried on so many dresses. Imagine this on a first date.
Oh yes.
You would crush it. Now, I do understand it's not really the time for sweaters, but this one really just looked so cute. I wanted to try it. I've seen so many of these like retro sweaters all the time, and I do really like this kind of retro themed pattern. So here I have a green retro themed sweater. Not with the typical heart shape, but with more like a flower, or what is it called? A clover? Whatever, here it is. Look at how adorable this pattern is. Ah, I love it already. It is so cute. Like, imagine wearing this on St. Patrick's Day. Again, this is size S because they don't have an XS, and to be honest, this seems quite big. Also, it's not like super long. I'm not sure if it's actually cropped. It's a length that is in between. We have a lot of flexibility here, and the sweater fabric here is pretty good. It's like really thick. It seems to be well made. So this one at first glance looks actually pretty great. Okay, now this one, don't get me wrong, is also pretty, but I don't know, maybe I'm just used to fitted clothing that much that wearing something normal looks off. But I mean, this was definitely meant to be worn more like an oversized sweater, and it still looks cute. But also I noticed that the white here, because there's like a little bit of green background, doesn't make it look like pure white. Kind of looks like it's a little bit washed out in my opinion, so I definitely don't think it would deserve a 10. I think this would get like a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's cute, but it's not like a 10 cute. But I'm sure one day we're going to find the perfect retro style sweater. There's some blue ones with the star shape or a pink one with the heart shape. They all look just so adorable. Anyway, next one. Now for the last item, another dress, which is actually not really my usual go for color, but the cut looked interesting, so I thought why not give it a try. It seems to be quite airy and floaty, a lot of little thrills to it, and here is what came. There are a lot of these threads and everything dangling, and that's what I kind of meant with this loose and airy fabric style. We have some off the shoulder sleeves. We then have a lot of straps that we can tie in the front as well as up here. It is again quite flexible. Fabric is pretty lightweight, and then the skirt also has like two layers that are different heights, you know, one of these triangle cut patterns. This could look really nice as it did on the picture, but because there's so much going on, I just hope it doesn't look like someone put me in old ripped apart clothes. I mean, it could look like this, but let's see. Okay, well, it looks pretty damn good. Everything that is dangling in the way that it looks pretty cool. Like all these threads, then the off-the-shoulder sleeves, and the airy skirt. They knew what they did, to be honest. I also have to admit, it's just my personal taste of this color that is not like perfect to me, because I'm just really into intense and vibrant colors. I mean, I also don't mind it, but if I have to choose, and if I get this one in like a vibrant color as bright blue, no, I would just go for the bright blue. I feel like a fairy in this. Like, I just need some wings and then I'm good to go. Also, since you can cinch in this area right here, your chest looks amazing. So this time Zaful actually hit me with their best pieces. I think I want to give this one another 9 out of 10. Now, also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And then there's another Zaful haul waiting for you to be watched.